Tesla and aliens. Did he receive signals from space? Tesla claimed to have received signals from other planets. Theories that he may have made contact with extraterrestrial intelligence. In the late 19th and early 20th centuries, the world was undergoing a transformation brought about by sweeping technological advances. Among the visionaries leading this revolution was Nikola Tesla, a figure whose genius has inspired both awe and speculation for more than a century. While Tesla's contributions to alternating current, wireless transmission, and radio are well documented, a lesser-known and much debated chapter of his life centers around his claims receiving signals from beyond our world. Did Tesla truly intercept messages from extraterrestrial beings, or did he misinterpret the mysterious signals that filled the nascent electromagnetic spectrum? To unravel this story, we must delve into Tesla's life, his experiments, the scientific context of his claims, and the enduring theories about his possible contact with intelligence from other planets. Nikola Tesla was born in 1856 in what is now Croatia. His mind was restless, constantly probing the boundaries of what was known and what could be imagined. By the 1890s, Tesla had already established himself as a formidable inventor, with achievements like the Tesla coil and significant contributions to the development of alternating current electricity. But it was his fascination with wireless communication that would set the stage for one of the most intriguing episodes of his career. In 1899, Tesla moved his operations to Colorado Springs, Colorado, where the thin air and isolation provided the perfect environment to pursue his ambitious experiments. It was here, amidst the crackle of static and the hum of high-voltage devices, that Tesla made a claim that would reverberate through history. He reported receiving strange signals, repetitive, structured pulses that, to his mind, could not be attributed to any natural terrestrial phenomenon. Tesla later wrote, "My first observations positively terrified me, as there was present in them something mysterious, not to say supernatural, and I was alone in my laboratory at night." He continued, "The feeling is constantly growing on me that I had been the first to hear the greeting of one planet to another." What exactly did Tesla detect in that Colorado night sky? The world at the time was awash with excitement about Mars. Astronomers had observed canals on its surface, and popular imagination was running wild with the possibility of intelligent life on the red planet. Tesla was not immune to this fervor. He speculated that the signals he received might have come from Mars, or perhaps from Venus. The signals themselves consisted of a series of regular beeps or pulses, which Tesla interpreted as evidence of a non-random, possibly intelligent origin. Tesla's announcement was met with a mix of curiosity and skepticism. Newspapers picked up the story, and the idea that a renowned scientist might have intercepted messages from Martians captured the public's imagination. Some scientists dismissed the claims as wishful thinking or as a misinterpretation of atmospheric or terrestrial interference. However, Tesla remained convinced that the signals represented an attempt at interplanetary communication. To understand Tesla's conviction, it is important to consider the limitations and novelty of radio science at the time. The electromagnetic spectrum was largely unexplored. Atmospheric static, thunderstorms, and cosmic phenomena all produced radio waves that could easily confuse even the most seasoned investigator. Yet, Tesla's meticulous nature and his reputation for careful observation make it unlikely that he would have mistaken common static for something so extraordinary. He described the signals as repetitions of numbers, suggesting a pattern that was neither random nor easily explained. Tesla was not alone in his curiosity about cosmic signals. Guglielmo Marconi, another pioneer of wireless technology, would later report similar unexplained signals received during his experiments. Some have suggested that both Tesla and Marconi might have independently detected natural cosmic phenomena, such as pulsars or the radio waves emitted by Jupiter or the Sun. However, pulsars were not discovered until the 1960s, and the concept of natural extraterrestrial radio sources was unknown in Tesla's time. Tesla's belief in the possibility of interplanetary communication was not confined to idle speculation. He actively designed and built devices intended to both receive and transmit messages to other planets. In his later years, He envisioned a global wireless system that would not only deliver information across the Earth, but also serve as a beacon to extraterrestrial civilizations. He saw humanity as part of a cosmic community, awaiting a moment of contact that would forever change our understanding of our place in the universe. In a famous interview with Collier's Weekly in 1901, Tesla elaborated on his experiences. He described how, during his Colorado Springs experiments, he picked up a feeble and faint signal that was distinctly repeated with such a clear suggestion of number and order that they were not traceable to any cause then known to me. He went on to say, "The changes I noted were taking place periodically, and with such a clear suggestion of number and order that they were not traceable to any cause then known to me. I was familiar, of course, with such electrical disturbances as are produced by the sun, aurora borealis, and earth currents, and I was as sure as I could be of any fact that these variations were due to none of these causes." This was a bold assertion, and it placed Tesla at the center of a debate that continues to this day. Was he the first human to receive a message from another world, or was he simply the first to stumble upon the cosmic noise that fills the universe, a noise that would later be decoded by astronomers as the whisper of stars and planets? As the 20th century unfolded, further developments in radio astronomy provided new perspectives on Tesla's claims. Scientists discovered the existence of natural radio sources in space, such as the sun's powerful emissions, the mysterious pulses of neutron stars, and the complex interactions of the Earth's magnetic field with the solar wind. Some researchers have retrospectively suggested that Tesla may have inadvertently detected such cosmic phenomena, interpreting them through the lens of his own hopes and expectations. Still, the allure of Tesla's story has not faded. In the decades since his death, theorists and enthusiasts have continued to revisit his enigmatic signals. Some have speculated that Tesla's advanced understanding of electromagnetism and his experimental prowess might have enabled him to pick up genuine transmissions from an intelligent extraterrestrial source, perhaps a civilization far older or more advanced than our own. These theories are fueled by the tantalizing possibility that Tesla, a man ahead of his time in so many respects, might also have been the first to peer beyond the veil of our world and glimpse the shadow of another intelligence. Tesla himself was not shy about the implications of his discoveries. In a 1909 New York Times interview, he said, "It was some time afterward when the thought flashed upon my mind that the disturbances I had observed might be due to an intelligent control. Although I could not decipher their meaning, it was impossible for me to think of them as having been entirely accidental." He further speculated about the forms that extraterrestrial communication might take, suggesting that mathematical patterns or repetitive signals would be the most logical method for an intelligent species to communicate across the vast distances of space. As the years passed, Tesla's reputation as an inventor eclipsed his more speculative pursuits. Yet his vision of a universe teeming with intelligent life remained undimmed. He believed fervently in the unity of all existence, and he saw scientific progress as a path toward a greater understanding not only of the physical world but also of the spiritual and cosmic order. The mid-20th century saw an explosion of interest in the search for extraterrestrial intelligence, or SETI. Radio telescopes scanned the heavens in search of the very kind of signal Tesla had reported decades earlier. In 1977, the famous WOW signal was detected by Ohio State University's Big Ear radio telescope, a brief, unexplained burst that has never been repeated. Like Tesla's mysterious signals, the WOW signal remains an enigma, fueling speculation about contact with other civilizations. Tesla's legacy in the context of alien contact is thus twofold. On the one hand, he was a pioneer in the use of radio waves to explore the universe, laying the groundwork for future generations of scientists and astronomers. On the other hand, his openness to the possibility of extraterrestrial intelligence serves as a reminder that the boundaries of scientific inquiry are not fixed but are constantly being redrawn by the questions we dare to ask. Modern science has yet to provide definitive evidence of contact with extraterrestrial intelligence. The signals Tesla received remain unexplained, though most mainstream scientists attribute them to natural phenomena. Yet, the allure of his story persists. and his willingness to entertain the unknown continues to inspire those who search for answers to the greatest mysteries of existence. Tesla's Colorado Springs experiments were not limited to the search for alien signals. He was deeply engaged in the study of wireless power transmission, seeking to build a system that could transfer energy without wires, a feat that remains a holy grail for engineers today. But even as he chased practical solutions to earthly problems, Tesla's mind drifted to the stars. He imagined a day when humanity would communicate with beings from other worlds, exchanging knowledge and wisdom across the cosmic gulf. One particularly evocative aspect of Tesla's thinking was his belief in the universality of mathematics and science. He reasoned that any intelligent civilization, no matter how different from our own, would understand the language of numbers and patterns. Thus, the regular pulses he detected seemed to him a logical choice for interplanetary communication, simple, clear, and unmistakable. Skeptics have pointed out that Tesla had a tendency toward grandiose claims, and that his later years were marked by increasingly speculative pronouncements. Some suggest that his belief in extraterrestrial contact was a product of his isolation and the immense pressures he faced as a public figure and inventor. Others argue that Tesla, ever the showman, may have exaggerated his experiences to capture the public's imagination and attract funding for his projects. Yet, to dismiss Tesla's claims entirely is to overlook the spirit of curiosity and wonder that drove him. He lived in an age of discovery, when the boundaries of science were being pushed outward at a dizzying pace. The idea that the universe might be inhabited by other intelligences was not as far-fetched as it might seem. After all, only a few centuries earlier, the very notion that the Earth revolved around the sun was considered heretical. Tesla's willingness to entertain the possibility of life beyond Earth places him in a long tradition of thinkers who have dared to imagine worlds beyond our own. Today, as we peer deeper into the cosmos with ever more powerful instruments, the questions Tesla raised remain as relevant as ever. Are we alone in the universe? If there are other intelligences out there, how might they choose to communicate with us? Would we recognize their signals if we received them, or would they be lost in the background noise of the universe, as Tesla's signals may have been? The search for extraterrestrial intelligence has become a serious scientific endeavor, employing sophisticated technology and rigorous methodologies. Yet the spirit of wonder that animated Tesla's experiments persists. Each new discovery, each unexplained signal, carries with it the hope that we might one day receive a message from the stars, a message that would confirm that we are not alone. Tesla's story also serves as a cautionary tale about the limits of human perception and understanding. The universe is vast and filled with phenomena that defy easy explanation. In the early days of radio, the electromagnetic spectrum was a mysterious frontier, filled with signals whose origins were unknown. Tesla's experiences remind us that scientific progress is often accompanied by uncertainty and ambiguity, and that our interpretations of data are shaped by our hopes, fears, and expectations. As we look back on Tesla's life and work, it is clear that he was a man ahead of his time, a visionary whose imagination soared beyond the confines of his era. Whether or not he truly received signals from extraterrestrial beings, his willingness to explore the unknown and to ask bold questions has left an indelible mark on the history of science and technology. In the end, the story of Tesla and the alien signals is not just about the possibility of contact with other worlds. It is also a story about the power of the human mind to dream, to imagine, and to reach beyond the boundaries of the known. It is a story about the quest for knowledge, a quest that drives us to listen ever more closely to the faint whispers of the cosmos, searching for signs that we are not alone. Tesla's legacy endures, not only in the devices and technologies that bear his name, but also in the spirit of curiosity that he embodied. His life reminds us that the greatest discoveries often begin with a question that challenges us to look beyond what is and to imagine what might be. As we continue our search for extraterrestrial intelligence, we do so in the shadow of Tesla's vision, listening to the stars and waiting for a signal that will change everything. Whether the signals Tesla detected were the product of Martian minds, cosmic phenomena, or the echoes of his own imagination, They remain a testament to the enduring mystery and wonder of the universe. And so we listen, as Tesla did, for the greeting of one planet to another, hoping that, one day, we too will hear a voice from the stars.